Hadi's killing, but nothing was said about Bipul Chandra Das killing. Nothing was said. And nothing was said in that statement of this Human Rights Commission. In a civilized society, even a dog cannot be killed. Even a dog in front of the people cannot be beaten to death. In Bangladesh, human, alive, innocent human are beaten to death and his body is hanged from the branch of a tree. In case of Bipul Chandra Das, this is the recent one. Many other dozens. UN Human Rights Commission are publishing such a biased, one-sided, biased and fabricated stories. Report they have committed a crime. After our government had to leave the power, when the interim government was formed, the advisors and the student leaders who led the movement, they said that 400 people were killed. And 2 weeks later, someone said 800 people were killed. And 3 weeks later, 2 months later, said 1,200 people were killed. And now they are saying 2,000 people were killed. And in the UN Human Rights Commission report, it is mentioned 1,400 people were killed. But government has issued the
800.
Gazette notification. In the Gazette notification, it is mentioned 800 people are killed. UN Human Rights Commission is saying 1,400. Government has issued the Gazette notification of 800. And again from the 800 people, this is in the media. You know how media is working in Bangladesh. Highest order of repression of the media is going on in Bangladesh. More than 300 journalists are in jail. Many are suffering from cancer and many other severe diseases. They are not released. They are not properly handled in the jail. So 300 journalists are in the jail, and dozens of journalists have been killed in Bangladesh. And some have committed suicide because of this repression. Okay? Still, during this repression, many media have reported in Bangladesh that in the Gazette notification, the names which are mentioned among those people, there are many people are included who died of accident, who died because of, drowned in the water, who died because of family feud, and who died, somewhere died because they went for looting, and during looting they are attacked by the common people, that's why they are killed. So among these people, and again, more than 100 July martyrs have come back alive. This is in the media. So, government is saying 800, and again among 800, many people are included who died of accident, drowned, or family feud. And more than 100 have come back alive. This is the, report. And you see that this government has given indemnity to all the atrocities, killing of police, killing people and hanging and burning from the electric pole or from the foot of a bridge or from the branch of a tree, and killing Awami League people. They have given indemnity. The atrocities that took place from July 15, 2024 to August 15, 2024. And in this report, nothing has been mentioned about this indemnity given by the government. It means killing 3,000 police officers and personnel, killing Awami League workers and supporters, looting, vandalizing Awami League workers and supporters' houses, burning Hindu temple, looting Hindu houses, killing Hindus, Buddhists, Christian minorities. So all these things that took place from July 15 to August 15, 2024 is given indemnity, and nothing is mentioned in a report, in a so-called report of UN Human Rights Commission. And indeed, UN Human Rights Commission, by publishing such a biased, one-sided, biased and fabricated stories, report, they have committed a crime. And for this, I said when we released this rebuttal in Geneva in the last year, if I am not wrong, in November, 18th of November, we unveiled this report, the rebuttal in Geneva. I said the same. Today I want to say again, I want to accuse Mr. Volker Turk, the Human Rights Commissioner of UN Human Rights Commission. Personally, I want to accuse him for this biased report. And I want to accuse all the members of his team who has made this biased, one-sided report that is supporting the oppressors, not talking in favor of the oppressed people, rather supporting this oppressor and this regime which is leading mobocracy in Bangladesh, leading lawlessness in Bangladesh, leading serious human rights violation in Bangladesh, and suppression on the freedom of speech and media. His report has supported this regime. In this report, the UN Human Rights Commission report, only the atrocities between until 15th of August was included, 2024. Though the report was released in February 2025. But after that, what is going on in Bangladesh? In Bangladesh, now more than 100,000 Awami League workers and supporters are in the jail.
400,000.
And 400,000. Altogether, 400,000 have been arrested, some are released, and if I am not wrong, more than 100,000 still are in the jail. And more than 200 Awami League leaders and workers have been killed in the jail, extrajudicial killing. In Bangladesh, what is going on today? People are killed, then hanged, and then burned. You have seen the incident of Mr. Dipu Chandra Das. After the Hadi killing, UN Human Rights Commission is issued a statement expressing their concern on Hadi's killing. But nothing was said about Dipu Chandra Das killing. Nothing was said. And nothing was said in that statement of this Human Rights Commission about attacking Prathamalo, Daily Star, Udichi, and Chayanot. Nothing was said. So what does it mean? They are biased. They made one crime or offense by publishing this report. Again and again, they are issuing many statements. In favor of this government and ignoring the incidents what is taking place in Bangladesh. So, in a civilized society, even a dog cannot be killed. Even a dog in front of the people cannot be beaten to death. In Bangladesh, human, alive, innocent human are beaten to death and his body is hanged from the branch of a tree. In case of Dipu Chandra Das, this is the recent one. Many other, dozens of like this incident. had taken place in Bangladesh. Not only Dipu Chandra Das. On the following week, the other person,
Khokun Roy.
Amrita Mandal and Khokun Rai was also picked. So, in the UN Human Rights Commission's concern, these are not reflected. So, this shows how biasedly they are working. That's why we shall file a letter to the office of UN Secretary General against Mr. Volker. He is personally responsible. India is the country that took pain for our liberation. Would remain thankful as long as Bangladesh will remain to India and Indian people. You not only took the pain of our birth, you also gave blood for the liberation of Bangladesh, your army, your people. And at the time, Indian government opened the border for the people of Bangladesh, and more than 10 million people took refuge in India. Indian government opened the border, but the Indian people opened their heart to give shelter to us. So that's why today we are holding this press conference here, because the injustice, the lawlessness, serious human rights violation and repression on the media and the common people. What is going on in Bangladesh, I don't think even in African jungle this is going on. Have you heard that even in Afghanistan a person is killed and then hanged and then burnt? No. Have you heard in Africa where, conflict is going on for decades, that people are beaten to death and then burned, or a person alive is burned to death? No. In Bangladesh, that is happened and happening. So we urge the international community to raise the voice against these atrocities, so that rule of law is established in Bangladesh, democracy is established in Bangladesh, serious human rights violation is stopped in Bangladesh, repression on media and media personnel